most coffee one yet. Hello, everyone. Hola, Beta, who was first calling me a fucking nerd. Hola, Papi Chulo. Hola, Rosa. Rosa, I'm finally gluing up your pieces together. Hola, Finny. Hola, Ray. Hola, Antonio. Mira, hairline? There's no hairline to Mira to begin with. Boing! I shaved my head at 6 a.m. 6:30 a.m. I was like, Rosa, the servers aren't up. I'm gonna go be a clean degenerate. And then I fucked off and took a shower. Came back. And the servers still weren't up. Yeah, but I can't be jealous if I don't know what it is. It is a Ferrero Rocher, what's it called, Mimi? Cappuccino flavored, Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero Rocher? No, fuck, it's fucking gone. You're meeting purgatory is true. It's true. Also, did you put the thing? Do you need anything else from me? No. Just those materials are good enough. Thank you. How do you open the command thing? It is over here. Character, actions and traits, extras. Like me, it's the extras. One thing, Iggy, when you click on it, again, when you bring it up, hit the cog wheel and shut the shit off, porque it closes the panel upon clicking a button. And that was pissing me off. It's pissing me off, Robert. I don't like that it closes. Did that pose again and I make it an emote? Hi, Zaves. Alright. Why is Max? Where's Max's other fucking dark light Max is what I'm calling from now on. Where are his pants at? I know he's got pants on. Max, where are your pants at? Look at you. You're like heavy mega knight. Oh fuck. Okay. I'm fucking got, I just got MPreg right here in front of everybody by Max's pants being gone. I'm so down if you're running the raids. I know Frank is gonna run them for sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to. I'd like to get caught up. I need to make Rosa and Franco stuff. There it is. There it is. So yeah, I made you your weapon and your earring. Panless Max isn't really can't hurt you. Panless Max. Seriously. You got the first one done. Oof. Oof. Is it oof good? Oof bad? What do I need? Alright, so Rosa, Red Mage, gear, go. So casting. Okay, so I got everything there, that's good. Yeah, it just needs a lot of black stars and thunder booty clap for things. Thunder yard silk. Alright, cool. Aha! Rakaznar, but I got stuff to make those anyway. Okay, we're good there. I need to make some more double duraluminum ingot. Also, I need to show that. Where did Franco see that? Let's go see it. Listen, the greatest of outrages. And clapping booty always. My own usually. Splitting the crafting for me. The rude dome store. Pretty good. Thank you for the streak, Beta. I appreciate you, homeboy. Thank you. Thank you. Where is it? Where are they? Where's Alpha? How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique upon it. How do you catch a tame rabbit? Tame way. Unique upon. Are you having a stroke or am I having a stroke? Who's having a stroke here? Last time I found Alpha and Omega in Solution 9, except they weren't there for Brady. It's kind of weird. Franco found him on a fucking box here in Tuliolal, and here's the outrage. Alpha had a couple of maracas. Where's mine at? I'm fucking Mexican. Why can't I have sombreros and maracas? I deserve that. Twitch took them away from me. I'm telling you, I was telling Franco this. We should have ninja weapons or viper weapons that are just varying sized maracas. And we just beat the and every single time you beat somebody with them, it makes a sound that a maraca does. They say unique slowly, it sounds like you sneak. Yeah, no, I got it. It's just, I couldn't nail the pronunciation, that's all. I understood, I was just riffing on it. Riffing? I was just trying to elaborate upon your joke. I understood it. I thought it was funny, which is why I chose to speak upon it. But I am also very tired, for I have been awake for 14 hours now. Except for those 10 minutes where I might have dozed off. What a cute hairstyle you have. Okay, look, listen, Cowie. First of all, stop it. Second of all, look how cute Harley looks in this haircut. Look how good it looks. Do you have any hair? Yeah, I was humming and hawing over at Zeris, but Cowie was like, here you go, bitch. Have a hairstyle. It's $5. And then she mailed it to me because you can send it to people that are on your friends list. Yes, Zara, what can I do for you? It's me. I'm the problem. I encourage cash offs. Very good. We'll take her hair out on a date. Listen, she's gorgeous. It doesn't sound healthy. Wait, oh, you mean the whole being awake? Well, I didn't wake up because I wanted to, Zara. I woke up because my body is currently not in a good sleeping state. I got 5 hours of sleep and then boom, going. The 20 hours was me dozing on the futon. I wasn't just like, you know, driving or anything. That was me just get sleep. I will when it's sleepy time. If I go to sleep now, I'll be awake in 5 hours from now, and then I'll be fucked even worse. So it's one of those decisions that I have to make. You got it too? Yeah, no, it's too good, Rosa. It's too good. Also, I didn't get enough gil for these toe mats. Oof. Oof. And that's unfortunate, but I mean, again, there's no mega rush on it, right? The 770 gear will still be there. It's obviously, if we need it, it's, you know, hopefully you can get it. So what body piece is that? This is the PvP piece. This is the universal thingy piece. There's one with the half tail, one with the full tail. This is, holy shit, it's dark here. Yeah, this is the full PvP set. This is just literally the full set from Thingy. Still one of the most stunning zones, and you have to be a gatherer to get in here. I love this place so much. The music. This is from the Gatherer Allied Society and Endwalker Raven. This version of the song, by the way, stunning. I did raid this morning though; it was great. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that it's actually pretty solid. Rays are fantastic. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, Franco's gonna run them on his stream and stuff. So if you're looking to run them again, I tended to be up an hour after start, but because of the delay, I was on 10 minutes after instead. Then I crashed halfway through your early stream and woke back up half an hour after you ended. Listen, my crafting streams are here to put you to sleep. Gladly do I offer you this service. The M12N1 does double autos? Oh no. How was Tom Morello? How's the song? In my absolutely not woke Final Fantasy game. If it still sparks such joy, it does. If it exists for you. Hola, Franco. Franco still not recovered from the dungeon music. I think the song was the only reason I didn't crash out on many attempts to clear it. Okay. That bodes well. Banger, but it doesn't fit the fight, but it's cool. Interesting. Let's see what that translates to. I haven't seen the raid at all or anything. Again, I woke up and I complained to Rosa, and then I crafted for 6 hours straight. I streamed for 3 hours, well, crafting and PvPing some more, and then I laid down for about 15-20 minutes. It was kind of weird. Cashew snored really loudly and woke me up. Because clearly I don't snore. And so after that, I just like, okay, I had to drive Mimi out. For Mimi declared it to be pizza and donair day. So I was like, okay, twist my arm more, why don't you? So we went out and we got pizza, and it's a good thing he snored and woke you up so you could save me from the spider. It's true. Mimi trapped the spider under a bowl and I had to come get it. I've crafted for a while, but haven't done more since I finished your set. Nice. I'm just crafting for people. I'm not even crafting for myself at this point. Oh, that song is... This zone as a whole is just stunning. If you haven't done it, this Allied Society is worth doing just for this alone. For this zone in particular. It is just... If you like shiny lights, this place is just magnificent. I would DM me. I gotta handle this real quick, as if I'd be mad about. Oh God, no, I just like to let people know, cause I know I'd be excited for my gear, and so since I knew, I thought that since I know that you should know, but you need to know that I know that you know that we cool, you know? Exactly. The knower. Oh my God, the knower. Yeah, I mean, every time I've spoken to, there is a rush. I know. I don't recall seeing this giant fucking egg over here. Orb. Alright. Too bad it's instanced. It is. But I love this place so much. This and the Final Fantasy VIII Eden thingy, my favorite areas in the entire game. Absolutely favorite areas. All of my patience is in that. It's true. It's true. The bisexual crystal. Orb ponder it smoothly, for it ponders thee. You can't see it, but I'm sitting in your crafting tools as is tradition. The egg will never hatch. Well, no, because it's not a real egg. None of this is real. This is all here by the power of Dynamis. See, new map glam? Yes, I love the top. I hate the bottom. I love the shoes. Top looks fantastic. You know why, Zara? You know, first of all, can you tell why I love the top? Nothing to do with Harley. It is now a top choice for Fujin. Exactly. You can see my legacy tattoo perfectly. Exactly. It also dyes very well, but it's very pretty. I like this set a lot. And I'm sure there's matching, or somebody with a flair for fashion can find matching shoes or skirts or whatever that can go with it. Wasn't there a similar set in PvP for healers as well, I think, if I recall correctly? Fashion. Only the finest fashion. Alright, but I have a very hot tea. I have a full donair inside of me. And a slice of pizza. And I've got my new hair courtesy of Mimi's. And I'm gonna get this tea inside me and we're gonna craft this bitch up. I don't know why that song was in my head, but it's there all of a sudden. It was like the caster and healer say, yeah. So we're gonna get to doing this stuff here. And I promise to not fill up all of Franco's gear with skill speed materia again. It's kind of funny. It was funny until I was halfway through it and I was over melding skill speed to max melds. And I was like, please, you wouldn't be mad you need it? We'll talk about your melds when your suit's ready. Alright, what are we making here? Right, so no more blacksmithing needed. No more armor smithing needed, because armor smithing it's got like 3 items. And that's all maiming and fending stuff. Goldsmith. Alright, let's pop our food. Right, to make some double duraluminum. So let's start making that, I guess, which is literally blacksmithing dumbass. There we go. Oh, big yawn. I'm gonna be yawning a lot. I apologize in advance. I think I'm doing 2.4. Wow, that's like ARR. That's like from 12 years ago. Why are you doing that and not 7.4, Franco? Okay. Tomato! What if you pass it to me and I melt Wait, are the gunbreakers needing skill speed all over the place? Listen, I told you, I have 1800 thingies. I can get you some skill speed material if you want. All I gotta do is say so. Alright, Raven. Also, by the way, happy birthday, Raven. Please let me get you a factoid on this. Aprocesia is the inability to concentrate. Shit, that's me right now. So, where's the button setting for the new macro thingy? It's under extras. So if you go to character, actions and traits, extras, it's right there. And 75% of households in the United States, I'm no longer calling it American because that's a continent. In 7% of households in the United States of America, the women manage the money and pay the bills. I wonder how long ago that factoid came out. Is that how recent that is? Mimi manages our money and pays the bills, but that's because everything's in her name and I barely exist. I barely exist. Alright, let's make this stuff. You can do it if you wanted to, really? I'm okay with it, I'm good. You're the accountant, leave me alone. This is your job. It's literally what you do. Why would you let an amateur do what you do as a professional? Mimi over there handling millions of dollars on the daily, and then here you go, you should do this. No! Can I do it very easily? Yes. Do I want to? No. God. Have you tried the new PvP mode? Yes, I hate it. I don't hate the map. I hate how people are playing it right now. It's not what I would call. I don't like this view. Let's get another view. Let's get somewhere neater. Can I climb upon this little guy? Let me climb upon you. Let me. She's getting paid to handle the millions and billions. She's just a small babu. That's how she is with literally electronics and everything else. All of a sudden, I become an expert. Like, you what? You were literally in college for like computer science. This is like where, because Beta works in like IT, Beta handles all the PC problems. Like, Beta, how do you do this? Beta probably doesn't, I mean, he does know because he's very intelligent and has handled all that stuff, but still, that's not the point. But yeah, Zero, I got PvP level 5. I was about to do the thing, but then I forgot what it's called. This is the new emote. You can stand there posing with your big ass. But you did not fool me. That's an encyclopedia of yours here right there. I know it is. What's there right there on the side? This hair is from the Mog Station, Franco. Mimi sent it to me. I can't not use it. She spent money on it. I kind of like it. I'm not sure it's as good as the high ponytail, but again, I won't be happy until I get Heian's hair on Harley. For Heian is the true anime waifu with the highest of ponytails. But yeah, new PvP map. Map is fine. I'm not sure about the playstyle. I'm not sure about. He even has the tits of an anime waifu. He does. He puts them out there too. That's just Heian on the daily. Emo sent. It's been tested. There you go. Okay, but what if I don't want to? That is what it comes down to. All right, we have food. I made a necklace. What did I make for you, Rosa? Earring? Necklace? I forget already. I think I made an earring, right? Thank you, Rosa. That sure is me. I sent you your weapon and earring. Okay, so earring. All right, so we go on to the wristlets. Again, nothing too complicated here. I never macrocraft actual gear because I don't trust the system to not fuck it up and eat it. So here we go. I pray that I don't fuck this up because I'm tired. Alright, we get 4 of these groundworks, so it's not too complicated or too heavy. There's something here that's bugging me with the way this works out, and I don't like it. I don't like it, Robert. This rotation's pissing me off. Because, as you'll see here, innovation. 1, 2... See, normally you want to end up as close as possible to durability, so 5. But because of the way this is working out at this point, it leaves me at 20. It's not, and granted, I only have 1 more charge of innovation, so I'm thinking about removing 1 groundwork there, but I'm not going to experiment on Rosa's piece of gear right on stream. I mean, I could. But what if? Train perfection, innovation. 1 per person should be enough there, honestly. Great strides, beer guts. Yay! Like, if you hate Rosa's gear, I don't hate Rosa's gear. I don't want to fuck it up. Is what I'm doing here. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, with everything being high quality, it's kind of hard to mess this up. All right, I'm going to do a science. What's the worst that can happen? Rosa, look away. Also, by the way, I did macro, but it's just I got like a 90% normal quality item on one of Tilly's rings. I'll tell Tilly. So I sold it for 1.5 million. Normal quality ring, by the way. Day one is wild. Which I then used to buy mats to cover what came out as normal quality, because that's how you do that. What do I want to do here? Alright. Muscle memory. Manipulation. Waste not. Veneration. I just need to remember to slap. I need an extra set of things at the end for groundwork. Okay, so we do that there, and then innovation. Where did this put us for preparatory touch? 1, 2, 3. Son of a bitch, it's exactly the same spot as before, but now I don't have the... I hate everything. That didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, by the way. Okay. Train perfection. Innovation. Preparatory touch. Great strides. Beer guts. Veneration. Groundwork. Groundwork. Alright, so I just confirm it. I can finish it off with 2 groundworks at the very end on the ass end of the thing. So that's good to know. Thank you, Rosa. They were undercutting at 6:20 a.m. this morning with the new mount. Jesus, how much were they? What's it down to? Okay, so how do I resolve that? I need to make that more elegant. It's not very nice. It feels, to borrow a term from Finney, it feels crunchy. It feels as crunchy as an ultimate weapon. Okay. Muscle memory. Manipulation, waste not, veneration, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is as elegant as it gets and I don't get to actually do anything better with it. It's so crunchy. Crunchy. This feels weird. It's weirding me out. I could pop a prudent touch there to get us to 5, but at that point I'm just hitting buttons for the sake of hitting buttons, and I need to consider efficiency over crunchiness. That's a fucking term we're using now for this. The crunchiness of the rotation. One thing I don't like is that Stormblood artifact gear is in outfit. You have to get the Animos upgraded version for it to be outfit ready. Really? So they really out here like, go back to Eureka. Alright, that's 2 rings. Bracelet. Already made you the earrings, so necklace is Weaver. Alright, and also, by the way, I will eventually start macro crafting this because eventually I get tired of not trusting the server and I'm just like, okay, fuck it, I'll just buy a replacement if need be. Let's see, 1, 2. So we can do 4 here for the sake of the macro. So how does the PvP queue work? It's 50-50 chance. The 3 times we did 50-50, we just got, what's it called? The new map. You can also go directly into the new map if you want. So just queue like you normally would into front lines, and it's 50% chance you'll get the knee map, 50% you'll get the default for the day, whatever it is today. Yeah, that should be more than enough. That's just over 4 grand. Oh, come on. Really? 4,000 on that move? Whatever. Nap time. Enjoy your nap, Franco. We'll see you later on, homie. We'll be raiding into that Franco kid later on today. Are you so good at this game? I overpowered it by brute forcing my stats to a point where I really have to fuck it up in order for me to fuck it up. Much like me in Octopath Traveler 0, where I am just rolling around with stuff I shouldn't have. That's how you do it. It looks like my neck MRI is on tomorrow. So solo, I might be fucked up for evening stream. I'm supposed to take to the diazepam. Okay. Hoping for the best results, homie. Hoping for the best results. Fingers crossed. I want you to be okay. One of the prep mats I gathered was which one? Ray did something similar, Zara, where she prepped for having to buy an item off with scripts, and then now there's no script item. If I say some out of pocket stuff, it's not my fault. All right, so all the racist things you're gonna say tomorrow. Noted. Okay, there you go. Don't mind Beta's racism tomorrow. Oh my God, 160. Can you sell them for profit? Where's my taco, Solo? I'll show you a taco. Yes, I know there's a high quality button. I forgot about it. All right, pants. What do these pants look like? Oh my God, those are pants. Look at the bell bottoms. A little bit. Is that like the Sin Beaver? Yes. How do these die? I'm sorry, I'm curious. All right, so it actually is the bottom. Okay. Oh, okay. That. Oh. This is gonna be the sash, isn't it? Of course. I hate the off-colored iteration when they do this. Stop doing this, Square Enix. Stop doing this. This is no. Somebody give me a rolled up newspaper. No! And when you do this, yeah, no, I don't like it. Choices were made with these pants. That's why, thankfully, those pants are the reason why Yoshi opened up the glamour for everything smooth. He's like, oh my God, this is the shit we're putting out? No! Unlock it all! We have to cover our tracks. I don't love them. They go under a robe. Yeah. Yup. Alright. Pantsu. Also, by the way, the Steam year in review things are out. If you want to see how you did, what you did, it is on the store page of the Steam app if you have that. Oh, big gun. Opens game. Uh-huh. Okay. Basic touch. Terrible. Immaculate Man. Train perfection. Innovation. Preparatory touch. This is going to be short, so we're going to do 2 preparatory touches here because last time, apparently, I'm incapable of doing 4,500 points. Yeah, this whole thing is very inelegant. Unelegant? Non-elegant? Crunchy. Hola, lemon. Just got back from a walk, nice and sunny. Very nice. I'm glad this, mira, that's one thing I kind of like about LA. in California in general is that there's really no seasons. So one sessions of Cyberpunk, very nice. I mean, you did go hard, and you did do hard mode. Not to say that I don't absolutely love the snow, because it's been cloudy for a bit. Yeah. But nice. Glad you were able to get out there and get some walking in on your way to Quad City. So I'm glad to get a bit of sun. Absolutely. No, absolutely. I get it. I get it. And also, yeah, go follow them. She'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Doing some DIY. Oh, I'm gonna make more of these. Aluminium. Okay, fine. Sure game. Have it your way. I have no double. And I gotta get out of here. Son of a. Tomorrow's leg days too, so I'm gonna quad it up. You're outside. I'm inside myself. Oh, did you mean pop out? I'm sorry, Rosa. I need 18 of those for 2 cents, so do that with what you will. For a double drum ingots, yep. I'm sorry, why were you coming over? I want to see Alpha and Omega riding the motorcycles, by the way. Oh, for pickup? Gotcha. Yeah, I still need to craft a bit more. So we're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. And emotional damage music and emotional damage. Here goes Rosa's Don't Perceive Her, by the way. This is her Don't Perceive Me glam. Who's that masked woman? She's so mysterious. Who could it be? You'll never fucking know. There you go. Perceive this? How could I not? Look at all that, Raven. You know what I really miss? I miss the invisible pole. There used to be an invisible pole here you could climb up. There's a screenshot somewhere of Brady doing the angry Al Ross sit with me crafting on top of his head. Oh, invisible pole of Solution 9. How I miss thee. Was it here? Where was it? It was somewhere around here. I miss it a lot. Anyway, I don't trust anybody in a general populator to stand nearby them with their crimes and things that they do. Where do we want to go? Mamook. I got up there for ages. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty neat. I liked it. Also, I still need to meld your stuff, Rosa, so it won't be too much longer. Bomb! This is the Unreal Mount for those that still haven't seen it or curious. You got tiny little T-Rex arms. Look at it. He's a little bomby guy. I want to have game in game. Gotcha. He's just a little. Can I actually plant myself on top of this? No, of course not. Here comes the favorite part of this whole goddamn song. It's a vibe. Geodude? That's what Cowie says. It's just a Geodude. Yeah, I ran out of these materials, so I need to make more of these. So here's the thing, I get to a point where I start taking materials from like 4, 5, 6, 7 different people, 8 different people for like 10 different sets, and so I start to get confused with what I have. So I just buy what I'm missing at that point, because I like to use one person's materials for somebody else's suit, and then another person's for their suit, but also for somebody else's suit. So here we are. With short on some double duraluminum. Here it comes again. It makes me very happy. I don't know why. There's something about those notes in that sequence that just make me happy. I think there's a stain on my glasses. There's something fucky there. I think I just need new glasses. Maybe it's that time of the year. I'm gonna find the glasses. I'm still chasing the high of those Stanleys. That worked out very well. But quite honestly, these glasses have taken so many balls to the face at this point. They're over by the bar cafe. Are they really? That's really cute. I haven't seen them anywhere. I've seen them maybe twice out in the wild since. The one place I saw them was during a hunt in Western Thanalan. And they were over there by Copperbell Mines. Alpha and Omega, in case you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, were added to newer zones for them to appear in if you did that quest line. Okay, let's make some gear here. We were working on Weaver, I believe. Right, so this is a chest piece. This is what that looks like. Oh, that is a lot. I kind of see that Goliath robe here a little bit. Man, those sleeves sure are ruffled. I have to make the caramel popcorn require palm syrup. Oh god, does it really? It sure is something. Obviously it might look good on other races, but on Thailander with those mega wide hips, love it. Those dresses do be mega flaring. It's a little busy, I agree. Okay, I should write a macro for this, just so that way I don't mess it up myself. So I need a concrete macro for this. 70 already worked? Okay, neat. It's empty. That makes sense. What do we have here? Reflect? No, we don't need a reflect opener. We need a muscle memory opener. Thank you. So not to do all the nonsense of that, we're gonna borrow that. Alright, so we have food, we have all the materials. This is muscle memory, manipulation, waste not to, veneration, and we can do 4 groundworks is what we were doing, I believe. 1, 2, yeah, it's 4. Alright, so remove that line and copy that line. Alright, so that's 4 groundworks into innovation. And then it's 3 preparatory touches, not 4. Actually, that's a change in touch there. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, and then a basic touch. Okay, basic touch. Immaculate Mend. Train Perfection. Alright, so that part's fine there. That works. And then over here... where we have Train Perfection, right? So we do that. And then we want innovation. touch. Yeah, still make sure I spelled that right. Okay, so let's do that. Innovation. Preparatory touch. Usually I think it's 2 for safety. Into great strides. No. Into fire gods. Blessing. Okay. Great strides. Baragots. Into veneration. Into groundwork. Alright, so that should be that sorted. So we finished that up into veneration, into groundwork. Alright, cool. Spell this right. I couldn't, even if I want to. There's so much to spell. Alright, we got Rosa's pants, Rosa's chest piece. Gloves, boots, hats, and then we're sorted for your stuff. Alright, there we go. All high quality. Let's give it a shot. Look away. I'm always nervous about the first time I hit a macro. I know I wrote it right, but did I? Are there any dots missing? Any slightest? If you miss even one little symbol, the entire thing is, well, not the entire thing, but up to that point it's just jacked up. All right, have faith. Let the machines take over. Narshe, how goes the stuff? What set of gear are you wanting to have made? Praise. I'm just gonna hold my bald ass head until the macro finishes. Please be kind. Alright, it should switch over to innovation. Iggy already assaulted you? Wow, okay. So you hate me? I understand. That's fine. I get it. Husbando, I have a complaint. Complain away, Husbando. What's wrong? Dime. Why is the pep under cheese? That's how they do it here. They always do pep under cheese, which is why when I make Mimi her pizza, it's pep under the cheese. That's just how they do. I don't know if it's an East Coast thing or just this particular... No, I fucked it up! Alright, this is the part where praying counts. Oh, right there, twice. I copied it too. That's unfortunate. It's okay. I knew it. I should have checked twice. I checked the first macro, but not the second macro. That's fine. That comes out of my mats anyway, so it's okay. It doesn't crisp the pap? No, it doesn't. It's true. I guess I think it's just this style of pizza in particular and how they make it. I can pretend not and play both Mexicans off each other. It's okay. It's fine. I think part of the reason why Mimi likes it this way as well is having the cheese on top also keeps the pepperoni from getting oily and having it become super greasy. Mimi does not like a greasy pizza. No. So by putting the cheese on top, it contains it therein. I'll have to look. Usually I just heal because If I try anything else, a bald man is like, no, you heal. Wow. Dude, I don't get it. Listen, if I need to take a tissue to fish out and soak up all the grease out of your pizza, I'm already halfway out. I'm already out. Those, you know those cups of pepperoni people like that are just full of grease? No, thank you. Not for me. Not for me. Let's get shredded pepperoni. I buy pepperoni sticks and then I cut them up into chunks, Zeris. And that way, whenever Mimi gets a bite of pizza, she gets a chunk of pepperoni rather than just a thin slice. The chunky pepperoni works very well in that capacity. Windsor style pizza, is that what it is? But yeah, I do like me a nice chunky bite. Chunky pepperoni in the sauce. That's how you do it, Coda. That's how you do it. Windsor style is shredded. Gotcha. There's a pizza place back home that was notorious for requiring to blot the pizza with a napkin. See, I get that that's a selling point for a lot of people, Finny, but it ain't for me. But I'm one of those people that if my food is too greasy, it just makes me queasy real fast, real hard. And then I'm not enjoying my food and I'm not enjoying myself, so I'm out. So I've narrowed the process down specifically for Mimi and myself to make the pizza nice and so that it feels clean. It's still fucking pepperoni. It's still got the fats and oils in it. You're not removing that. It's not like, alchemy out here where we're transforming something. But if you cook it a different way, it just provides a better experience. Everyone who hasn't had it thinks our pizza is bad, but it's really good. I'd try it. Alright. Hey, look, it's one of the words of the year, slops. Alright, so it was a hat I messed up, right? Yeah, so... I'm out of lemon chrome. Okay, well, back to the house. Jesus. Things I tell you at 6 a.m. It's true. Listen, that actually came up a couple more other times later on in the day, Rosa. And I don't know if it's because they're reading everything that we read and write, or just happenstance. Like a pizza when it's like that too, Finny. Fair, yeah, no, I do not like the cups. One finger on the pulse, solo. Where them 11 chromes at? There we go. Before your grease emulsified, thank you very much. I mean, it's food, right? You should have it exactly the way you want it. I would sit here and craft, but this fucking music gets me. You know what? Hear me out. Just don't add glue to the cheese on the pizza to increase the tackiness. Jeez. Jeez. Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces. We're going to the mists of churning. This is my island. We look at the big old thingy over there. Alright, so how about we don't fuck it up this time, Solu? Sorry, language. So the first macro worked perfectly fine. It was the second macro that was not, it was missing its thingies, quotation marks. Okay, so that's fine. Hola papi, buenas tardes. How's it going? Ghost of the Goat, we going. So you must know a good time, especially if it's good food. Exactly. I love food. Okay. Innovation. Preparatory touch. Preparatory touch. Great strides. Bargot's blessing. Veneration. Groundwork. Should've worked last time. This is the command panel that was just added. If you go over to your character button and then to actions and traits and go down to extras, it's 100 macros, 100 buttons, whatever you want to add there. Mounts, emotes, you name it, you can put it here instead of, and then just make it disappear. And that way you don't have hotbars all over the goddamn place. It's pretty great. It's my favorite part of the entire patch. No, it is for everything. Everything. Walmart, you shut up, Terulia. How dare you call it a Walmart hotbar? This hotbar is the best thing ever. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is perfection. I wanted this for the longest time because I can remove a lot of things. Okay, it's hotbar from Wish.com. Thank you. At least make it digital. Alright, so we have Rosa's hat. That just means gloves and boots, which means leatherworker. Hey, Walmart hotbar has decent wings. Alright, so there we go. Does anybody know stat priority for red mages? Mistress Equip? That's listen, it's the leatherworker. I named it that when I was doing the leatherworker quest line for what's her face in ARR, who just yells at you constantly. Usually crit first. I thought it was crit. I mean, I looked it up, but I mean, you know, I didn't look up the what's it called, the balance. It looked like it was crit D hit. No, crit dat D hit, I think is the priority. Yeah, where's Cleo? Is she kneeing some kid in the head in the library right now? We need Cleo's information. Oh, that's the pizza? Yeah, I'd eat that. That looks solid. That looks very good. I ain't mad at that. Who has pinged me? Oh yeah, that's the whole, yeah, no. That's all the Pep Husbando, and it's all under the Jeremy stat priority. Listen, Rosa, we can optimize you. We can get you the highest tier stats. I believe in us. Alright. Shoes. Now we need gloves. I need one Macedon leather. Okay, that's fine. I'll see my above message, Solu. Rosa, do you want to do dungeon? I haven't done anything today besides craft and gather and PvP. No MSQ. No, I ain't know that shit. Thank you, Cleo. Red Mage is in shambles at the moment. I don't know shit because they're all crying. Do you mind the changes on paper, Cleo? Are you also weeping with them, or you don't mind them? Okay, that's fair. I mean, look, something similar happened with Black Mage, right? When Black Mage got the touch up, the rework, there were a lot of people that were just pissed. And then everybody else over here who wasn't part of the very vocal minority were like, yeah, this is rad. This is fucking Black Mage is fun. Let me play this. So I do have to wonder how much of that is going on right now. The super mega loud hardcore raider tiny group of people who don't want any change in because it works the way that it does versus this being to a lot of people, hey, this flows better. I don't mind this. I fuck with this. And now it plays, you know, better. It kind of ruins the whole rotation, but I'm sure someone will come up with something. Absolutely. Alright, gloves. I almost hit the wrong macro. That would have messed that up for sure. The balance website said crit dead. Okay, thank you. So it just backed up what I. Okay, thank you. The above message to see. Oh, hi Cleo. I'm just being difficult at this point. Thank you. And Solo, you can make me my set and pentameld me. I won't even thank you like old times. Wow. No, that's what you have Iggy for. How's it going, Max? I dodge. Wait, I didn't say within 5 seconds. Isn't there like a 5-second rule to I dodge? If you don't say it fast enough, you... Point. So I guess I gotta be a white girl to get the premium pentameld service. Yeah, as much as which is normal quality book, it's true. In fact, I need you to know that there's now a button or shade where I can guarantee normal quality, so I'm just gonna click that for your books. Alright, do you want this to be normal quality? Fuck yes. I'm kidding. I would never do that. I sent you pictures, I could bet. Oh, that looks really good, Nami. That looks really solid. Look at them. Look at my son. He looks just like me. Which reminds you, oh no. Okay, Rosa, your gears are sorted out. I'm gonna go meld it first. Normal quality on quick synth is such the best quality of life feature. Yeah, I tend to, that's how I got my 1000 crafts for Dawn Trail. And why I was mostly prepared for this patch was because I straight up just quick synth a bunch of level 99, level 98 stuff and I got high quality out of it because you get some high quality out of that. And I was like, okay, cool, this works. Done. I tend to agree that job identity is important and it feels bad when changes take that away. If it takes the entire identity away, then absolutely. I don't think the Red Mage changes did something so severe as that, as robbing the identity of the class. The material literally in my bags. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, crit. Actually, let me sell this hat first. I already sold one ring for 1.5 million. But I don't play Red Mage, so there's that. 3.8 million. I'm gonna sell this. I'm putting this up for 2 million. It's normal quality versus high quality. Day 1952, that was a terrible day. Terrible year. 50,000 will be 2-1 or 2-2. And people theory crafting the breakpoints for high quality from quicksynth, and now we have this. Alright, meld. Crit first. So this can take some crit. Ooh, I have 3 hours to apparently get through the story. Wish me luck, I'm not rushing it. If I don't make it, I'm telling my static to chill. Listen, you gotta set the tone early. I'm gonna guess, oh, I can't even put determination. Okay, I'm gonna guess 2 full direct hit are more important than 23 crit. I'm gonna guess. They want to do the extreme. I mean, It seems a little on the hardcore side to put pressure like that, but I mean, hopefully it works out. Hopefully it's a good group. But it is also a game, and you should enjoy yourself. Just me casually blowing all this shit up. This is the first meld. We're on over 20 for the first. Nailed it! For the first meld, by the way. That means a little. I've kept that fucking mail for the normal quality book mail. You know what? I respect it. You still have maps that are that old? Yo. Which, by the way, collect your maps. If you're here. Hola, Wolfie. Oh, one shot. Very nice. No crit. So this is all determination. Are you ready to do your EX trial, Wolfie? Oh, you just killed it. Nice. What'd you think of it? Did you like it? Spoiler free, obviously. There is one mechanic that I hate, but outside of that, fun fight. Nice. This is an exam, as you should. There's so many options, Arshay. Literally, whatever you want, it can be yours. Well, for the most part. So crit is done. So this is determination. Zelenia is the most fun, or Barbie? Gotcha. I do look forward to learning Zelenia properly. We cleared it once, and I was just giving it a shot, but all right, this is crit. Into determine. Oh, can't do determination. Interesting. You can help with your level 1 paladin. Is that helping though? Is that helping? Alright, determination. New record for Hell Divers. Have a look at how fast do they do it, Zabes? What's the record for them? Gladiator? Yeah, no, it would be Gladiator, but it is level 1. 24 seconds. Jesus. Alright, Rosa, your gear is sorted. Red Mage. I'm pretty sure I spent 24 minutes just trying to kite that thing. Oh my god, it sold for 2 million? Really? Who's... I'm not mad. Where is Rosa? Oh, you're in the dungeon. Okay, that's right. I shall craft in the meantime. How much is the dynamite going for? Dynamic whistle, 6.30 million. That's still better than the Lunatender at this point. I'll take that. Alright, oh, I gotta sneeze. Alright, I can grab Franco's materials and then make him his stuff and things. That's it from the Road of Azeroth, thank you. What do we have here? The Mastodon pelts. I'm assuming this is all the stuff that Franco put in there. Okay. Alright, let's get to processing. I heard you in Argus. Wow, did you though? Did you? Where do I want to go? So first we're going to focus on Franco's tank set. I believe he wanted a Gunbreaker, full set, left, right, tool, weapon. So that means processing a lot of these materials. Let's move you out the way. 17 of those. Okay. I don't think this requires a lot in the way of lumber. There's obviously some there, but alright. Pop another food, it's not like it's gonna go to waste. Yay! Mass processing the materials. Also, this is right in the fucking way of the pretty site. Let's move that over here. There we go. So we'll just keep on crafting. This has been me all day long, just in here in the mines. Thankfully, I gathered enough. I gathered for 3 hours straight at the very start, and then I started processing materials, and I started making gear. So I haven't had a chance to go back and gather yet. But we should be good-ish. Obviously, I'm a little bit short here, because that right there would be 200 of that, so a little short. But there should be enough here to make at least a tanking set for Franco. Crafting like the piano mines feels that way. But it's fun. Like, it's not super taxing. It's actually very relaxing. Perhaps a little bit too relaxing, because it did almost put me to sleep at some point. Not quite, but you know. But I loved it so much. I know they showed us images of the command panel and what it looked like, but actually having it in game, and you can do all kinds of things. You can, you know, change the level of tint it has. You can actually take out different pages, so that way you open directly to that page instead of just opening the panel itself. So page 1, 2, 3, or 4, and of course there's all kinds of options here for this. Hola Zemri, welcome on in. Also doing your Steam year review, any guess on what your top game will be? I'm gonna guess Clair Obscur. Expedition 33. Wild guess. A shot in the dark, if you will. 30% of your playtime of the year. Very nice. I was surprised that RimWorld was only 11%, but I mean, I guess I do play a lot. No, you did not beta. What kind of dog is it? That I would receive the honor of being named, it has black tentacles. You know what? I could see why that would remind you of me. And for play sessions, maybe I need to do 6 more to piss off beta. 200. Why would 200? What? Let me see my glam now properly at Spoilerinos. I'll give it. Let me see, Wolfie. Oh, that looks good. What pants are those? Very nice. The chaotic caster pants. Gotcha. Interesting. Look very good. Beautiful glam. Matches your hair and everything. Very well done. Good job. Are you happy with it? Oh, it has back tentacles. Why would back tentacles remind you of me? Send you a picture of the solo dog. I'll give it. Let me see. This is that looks nothing like me. How? I mean, it's red and black, so you do got that. It does have that going for it. The blacksmithing top's gonna see a lot of action. I'm sure it already has seen plenty of action. That blacksmithing top is going to be doing a lot of work. If you're unfamiliar with the blacksmithing top in Dawn Trail, it is just bandages wrapped around your torso. That's all it is. It has a pharaoh headdress, so I figured that is what you wore casually in your youth growing up in ancient Egypt. No, I'm Mexican. I was on this side of things. Spoiler-free strum, hell yeah, Ali. We just out here crafting from the command panel, as one does. Wrong side of the world. Close though. Ish.
Caliente.
Fusio.
Excuse me? What? Come again, Nicole? What were you gonna say? Thank you, Allie, for the fizza. I appreciate it very much. Entering month 2 of that 6 months from beta. Allie, let me know what you would like to vote for our cooking stream. Beta, because you gifted a sub to Allie, you also get a vote. Let me know what you would both like to vote for our cooking stream. I know we're taking votes now, and the stream isn't until next year, but better to get that information now. You know what, Toppy? Too late. I'm taking your vote. You voted for on that joke anyway. That's what you get, nerd. How's Patch Day treating you, though, Allie? Hopefully you're doing well. Toppings is lagging behind, though. Ashley is still set on 20 votes from their big birthday biddies. I'm trying the raids with Zemsu. Not looking forward to redoing all your plates, but Machinist is complete. Nice. Just needed to switch your arms. Gotcha. I look forward to one day seeing the glam. What the fit looks like. That's not good. That's a bad status right there. That's unfortunate for me. Oh, 100%. Alright. How's the new glam treating you? I've done literally nothing but craft and gather and like 5 PvP matches, Ali. I haven't had a chance to do anything. I'm still here. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I will change this outfit because I like what it does. Maybe I'll find better boots for this outfit than anything else, but I like this glam a lot, so I don't think I'll change my crafter glam. I do like the hair though. Again, this is new Mog Station hair that was just added today. Brought to you by the Gooch himself, Hironobu Sakaguchi. This is from Fantasian, a game that was made several years ago, but it was released again this year out of Apple Baby Jail. But I just had an idea because the map shoes might go well with this outfit. I don't know. I also feel like you should have something leathery considering the arms here are also just full on a ponytail of doom. I like it. I think it's pretty. Get new glam weapons from old raids? No. At least nothing that I saw. I mean, that kind of works. Maybe a little weird. But it kind of works. It's certainly unique looking. I'm not sold on it though, I gotta be honest. Like I said, I feel like it should have something to do with that, like nice leather boots. And considering we now have so many options for boots, then, you know, maybe do something better with that. Alright, so we did, our wood is prepared. That means I need to do things. Also, to sell your gear is ready whenever you're ready. Is it now? Let's see, did we get any Rosa's gear? Yes. Melded and ready to go. I think Franco wanted striking, was it? Right, tank set. And a gun blade. Alright. Oh, my knees are trying to get a little bit cold. We had a fire going today. It got cold enough at 7 below, feels like 9 below, that the wood stove had to come on. A little bit of chill in there. But once I get Franco's set, depending on time left, maybe I'll at least go unlock the raid, since I haven't done that at all. But yeah, I haven't touched anything. No glamour, and obviously I could have done what's it called? Could have done that earlier. Thank you, Zabes, for thinking of Streamer Chan and warming me up. I'm not sure how putting on the Christmas sweater is gonna warm my knees, but I like where your head's at. Would you like the red scarf, the black scarf, or the taco scarf, Zabes? There we go. Again, that's one thing we actually did when we went out to get our dinner. We drove down the fancy neighborhood to see all the Christmas lights. Taco scarf, obviously. I thought I'd give you the option. I gotta give you the option. I can't just assume. Here we go. Thank you for hitting all the buttons. I shall cradle the baguette like Babby. Make sure it is safe. There we go. Crafting with baguette. Make sure I don't hit the wrong fucking macro though. Okay. I am tempted to do more PvP though, after I do the Franco set as well. See how PvP is in the evening during prime time rather than during the day. Get those glasses nice and clear. Actually, it's nighttime. I should move out of town. I'm one note away from finishing your first gathering loop, and the EP is already trying to take you again. Yeah, what's going on, Jenny? It do be one of those days, right? When you said it was so easy to craft, I was very pleasantly surprised. It's not bad. It's not overly taxing, and you've got the gear for it, right? Wow, season 2 first episode. Is that tonight? Neat. We'll have to. Alright, so we finished. We finished Daredevil season 2. So I guess we could do Stranger Things 2 episodes and Fallout. I never finished season 1. Didn't enjoy it much, Beta, or what's the deal? Why didn't you finish it? I love Varsity. I started doing the raid quest, and this is very horny. Speaking my language. I hope it's good. You just got bored. Gotcha. I know nothing about Fallout, so it was all brand new to me. But I enjoyed what they did. Like was it perfect? No, no. But it entertained. Love the first season, but you're easily suckered. I'm very easy to entertain as well. Like I don't require mega super deep things to be entertained. The normal race, how'd you like? Did any front lines up? I did. I didn't like it. I mean, the map's fine. I just didn't like how it was playing today on day one. It felt really weird. So I need you to forge me the finest pair of jorts, a t-shirt, sweatbands, and a baseball cap for back. I can make some of those for sure. I don't think there are player crafted jorts in the game though that I could think of off the top of my head. I know there are some from Island Sanctuary and all that, but I don't think I can actually make you jorts. It's a good try because the sweaty stackers here will make it so miserable. We had one game where we just got steamrolled, and I felt it was kind of like that, Jenny. But by and large, it just feels very disjointed because, again, the things spawn very quickly and all over the place. So it's kind of hard to form any kind of team cohesion. Those are Daisy Dukes. They are not too short, Varsity. They are perfectly okay. So is older than the number of games he played on Steam this year. It's true, I am actually. By several years. No such thing as too short. They're called shorts. They're not called longs, Varsity. If they were called, if they weren't meant to be short, they wouldn't be called that, would they? Let's see how I made them mad enough that they gave up. I only queue on unsold days now because I find it fun. And I know how to yeet them off the middle to stop their tank scum strats. If I see a group doing it in particular, Jenny, I will focus on their Dark Knight and get them killed as much as possible. Not much you can do about gunbreakers outside of just ganging up on them and trying to focus them down. But Dark Knights are much easier to blast because they're a one-trick pony, right? They're only going to do the same thing over and over and over again. And whenever you have pre-made groups in there pulling the Dark Knight Astro nonsense, they usually just do their thing, hide, and then come back when their cooldowns are ready. They use Gunbreaker? Yeah, NA uses Gunbreaker and Dark Knight. They use a combination of the two. But plenty of Gunbreakers. It's the more visible tank now, besides fucking Paladins. All over the place, going immune. You fling the Gunbreaker onto your team's ramp side. I just turn them into a little Kappa and then start nuking them into the ground when they're in the middle of the LB. Because I usually play White Mage now instead of Ninja. So if I see the telltale fire ring of a Gunbreaker, I just zip into them and then transform them. That's it. LB nullified. Dark way too easy. I got them to stop playing that a long time ago because they die if you knock them off in LB because 1 health but no immunity to fall. No immunity to fall damage. That's actually pretty smart. The machines just eat them off and their scummy friends can't help them and there's no LOS. Yep. Like at that point, whenever I do see organized teams like that, I no longer care about winning or losing. It becomes about thwarting a mega sweaty team. Senbaichi was Dark War asked. Yeah, they swapped out the warriors now for gunbreakers. It would seem. You're 3 times as old as the amount of games you played on Steam this year. Yeah, the Steam and review thing is out for those of you that are interested in your statistics. Alright, I can start making pieces here for Franco, I think. I'm gonna need some leather though, I think. So carpentry, nothing there. Blacksmithing, he wants a gunbreaker weapon, I believe. Yeah, gunblade, okay. What do I need for the gunblade? Alright, look at this gunblade. Beautiful. The heart motif is so... I don't know where this came from. Or why, but I dig it. I don't know who had the idea over at Square Enix to be like, what if we added flowers and hearts to everything? You see a Thailander butt? Yeah, you do. Alright, I need the saps for this. Fuck, okay. Back to alchemy. There's a hunt train starting on Behemoth on Primal Lamia and Living Memory. If you want to go, it starts right there at the very entrance. Good thing that the raid tier, which is not what I normally say about normal raids, only have an issue with part of the first fight. Everything else is solid. Good to hear. So I'm thinking of hopping over to Zalera to buy the Yan mount for 13 million is mega cheap. I think I paid how much? 15? 13 and a half is pretty cheap. That's pretty good. And Yan mount's pretty great. You want a Final Fantasy IX remake? It would be nice. 5 minutes later, considering how tired I am, Ashley, the fact that I even noticed it is a pretty... I'll take that as a win for myself. 30 mil? No, thank you. No, that's gross. I clicked and went to play, but Uncharted server is now updated to 87463. Thank you, Ash. This whole set of crafted gear is so fun for me. It looks very nice. I like it. I like the motif for it. We're 7 out of 8 first timers, and one dude doing the 4th fight again kept telling us what to do, which kind of sucked. I hate that. Like, I get that. It's day 1 though, and if some people ask, then sure. But some people like to go in not knowing anything and just doing it and learning themselves, so I can understand that for sure. I never answer questions unless asked how mechanics work. I'm so glad we have to do the series PvP to level 15. You don't want the mount? I also considered asking him to stop because figuring out mechs when it's your first time is part of the fun. I agree. Especially on day 1, right? It's kind of weird because obviously, you know, after week 1 or whatever, that's fine. You want to get through this as fast as possible, but day 1, explain everything before you even do anything. That's kind of weird behavior. I saw a post on Reddit saying, as a reminder, blind means no guide because there's so many asshats who go in and start explaining. I mean, to be fair, it might not necessarily be anything mean or nefarious, right? They're just trying to be helpful, like genuinely trying to help people. But in that same vein, you could always just ask first if people want to know mechanics and whatnot. This day once, I don't know why he felt the need to do that with 7 first-timers. He even put a Dorito on his head and said, "Come to me when I jump." Yeah. Yeah. I got kicked from a blind Valigarmanda group once because we died to first mechanic and I asked if it was a stack. I really had no idea and was asking and they kicked you. Can't you report like grief kicks like that? Because that's not nice. You didn't do anything that deserved a kick like that. Day 1, week 1 even, I care more about watching my own stuff over telling someone else stuff when they didn't ask. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. But some people really do be out there just trying to want to be helpful, even if it is being overly helpful. I like day 1 chaos. I get to pick dead bodies off the floor. In game, right, Nami? In game? Yeah, but that's a pretty big assumption. We don't know what in general is. We have our own preferences, sure. I wouldn't care. It's not like I read group chat anyway. Sorry. Someone's telling me people where to stand in M2 for each mechanic, and like it is a normal mode raid first day, and I am here just for the music. Please save the raid plan for later. I wonder if somebody's done that. If someone actually used the raid planner, the strategy board, and just tried to dish it out to everybody. Here's a strategy board, people. Get it right or get kicked. Jeez. Because we're all watching the cutscene. I saw the guy actually noted at the start. Oh, I'm the only one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's an MMO. Somebody just needs to do better of using their words. Here's how strategy board PvP. Oh my god. Strategy board PvP plans. I'm sure that's what Yoshi P had in mind. Oh man. Probably wanted to send you a strategy board that just said bald. Bald. It's me. Mega bald. It was just let's just push the crystal. I mean, yeah. Stay on the payload. Bald, it's me. That arrow should point right at me. I wanted to put in chat, thanks for the completely unprompted guide, but I'm not reading all that. I'm happy or sorry for you. Isn't there like a kawi pasta? I'm sorry or happy for whatever happened. This, so something, something, something. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. I've made a strategy board for as soon as servers went live, of course. I'm happy for you. Sorry that happened. That you're reading all that. Exactly, Alistair. I can read all that shit. I mean, but I definitely understand that it's pretty not cool to just go in and spoil unprompted what mechanics are on day 1. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let people ask questions if after they wipe once or twice. Nami saying in guild chat if anybody wants to do the new dungeon. I'm exposing her. I am outing her. And reading her FC messages. to all of you. All right, where are we for this? So we are at 15. So I think you need 18 gas in Espanol, in Spanish. Out this, all that couldn't possibly be in not outed beta. With the size of it, dear lord. Well, my Unreal group had a dude that had to be doing it blind. Oh, spirit bonding. Narsha exposing themselves as they do. Description said the guide to follow, and the summoner died 6 times. First clear, and 8 times on re-clear. Oof. That's unfortunate. That's gonna be me on Sunday. When we're in there on Tsukiyomi. Everyone, has Big Kobe put out a guide? Kobe. Oh, he does have a Tsukiyomi Pain. Tsukiyomi's Pain Unreal visual guide. Nice. Uploaded 22 hours ago. Good shit. I'll post that to the Unreal channel as well. Between that and the Hector guide. The Hector guide is pretty much hard to remember. Healer goes straight back. DPS in a tank. Actually, we kind of did it 2 ways, where the main tank would go straight, well, whichever tank got it would go straight back, and then healer and DPS to the side. Our group proved that because the Sam died multiple times and the Black Mage couldn't do meteors right and kept blowing them up and giving us all damage down. Unfortunate. Alright, material please. I don't even need material anymore. This is all being sold. You also have a bad taste in your mouth from various people trying to be helpful, but it's so condescending and holler them down. Oh, you mean from your Final Fantasy X stream? Listen. Hey, y'all aren't dealing with the Suzaku. Yeah, no, the Suzaku stuff was pretty bad. Suzaku, it was so tight. It was so tight. It just wasn't worth it for us personally. But yeah, Jenny, was it pretty generous? The DPS check is very generous. Okay, so it is pretty generous. All right, so we're making Gunbreaker stuff for Franco. I was doing more DPS as a healer than some DPS on Chaos, so they weren't helping themselves. Brutal. All right, so we need some Rose Garnets as well, so we're not done with sub-combines. The sub-combines never end, friends. You thought to play Pictomancer instead of healer in Unreal because if I didn't, we wouldn't have cleared. Yeah, I mean, so here's my question. With DPS being as low as it was, Jenny, were you guys getting the second Supreme Celomancy, or were you skipping it and only getting one white and black phase in the second half? Oh, I need to remember this opening with gun versus spear. You were so the summoner was permabrink, gotcha. So you were getting the second Silomancy. So I mean that makes things more difficult, right? Silinomancy, if you're getting the big mechanic twice. That's gotta be unfortunate. Selena's Mancy. The one the same. The very same. I'll make 2 of these because I'm probably gonna need 4 of these because of jewelry. Double opportunity for Black Mage to damage down. To double damage you. Double damage down you. Bitty bitty corpse. Wow! You take Selena's name out of your whore mouth, Norshay. You don't get to speak on her. Where's Ziggy? I can't be the only one outraged. Eros Mancy back in Shadowbringers. Alright. He gets too busy with his white girls. Damn it. You're right. Never mind, there he is. Mira, we always have time for Selena. Rather shocked we killed it with that many. I mean, that's just it's a kinder one, right? Sadie wasn't exactly a super tight fight, but it wasn't super easy like Byakko was. So I'd imagine that Tsukuyomi is going to be Byakko-like, maybe, in regards to difficulty and having a more generous DPS check. But we got a lot of people that are very good at the game, so I think we'll be fine. Then that bodes well. Obviously, we need to see it because I don't know who's done the Tsukuyomi at level sink down, because there's nuance there and stuff that you don't normally see unless you're synced down. And obviously, with Unreal, it being basically minimum eye level. If I was closer to that, that's good. Her mechanics give damage downwards for failure too, so some people would just be Giga Heavy. It's me! I'm gonna be Giga Heavy. I did it when it was current content. Same. So I'm confident in that I just need to remember, I think the biggest thing I need to remember is the which side and in or out in the second phase. I think if it's bright, you go right, is what I remember. And dark means left, but bright right. But I forget the inside or out mechanic. Non-Fortinies, elite players have jokes. What they do, Sander? The complicated part is placement of meteors. Everything else wasn't complex. Yeah, I think it's different now just because meteors, we had a lot more meteor exposure since Stormblood. And I think the Hector Strat. So the Hector Strat says you can put both inside the other color. But I remember we only did one back in the day, and I don't remember if there was a specific reason why we only did one meteor in the... Was it because the explosion would leave too small of a safe spot? You're no longer Red Mage, you're just Sephiroth. Their build station at 15 million light seconds from the star, named it Hutton Orbital 2. Okay, somebody had a lot of time. It was because it allows people to use either color in case of disaster. Gotcha, okay. Okay, well, surely the Unreal group has watched the guide extensively, right? And they're not there to just YOLO it on Sunday. And money, since renaming is free. Since God is not free, gotcha. I'm gonna post the Big Kobe guide. There's gonna be 2 full guides for you nerds to watch. I will watch it, but not yet. That's fair. Today is a wash. I don't blame you for today. All right, here we go. We're making a Gunbreaker Gunblade. We're doing it by hand, even though I have macros literally right there, because I forgot I had macros for it. You watch it next Monday. All right. When we're there wiping and we don't get our clears, listen, I've got every mount, every minion from Unreal already, so I'm good. You're not slowing me down. You'll watch it next year? Son of a bitch. It's like $10, Jesus. Each time to rename. Oh no! No! The Lahi's going to the Gunblade! It's too late now. It's too late. Don't tell Franco that the Gunblade is filled with Lahi. A banger incoming. That's gonna be a little bit short, isn't it? Interesting. Alright, Gunblade made. Can I wear your Ostron's armor for Dancer on your healer? Nice. But I thought you only played healer. Thought he went in the Gunblade. That explains the patch notes. You're right. In Shadowbringers, I made Dancer in the Iggy group. Okay, we can get like he did a little bit more. Just a little bit more as a treat. Just a little bit. What else can we make for Gunbreaker? I'm assuming Armor Smith is for Gunbreaker here. Dakota Fending, so I need 3 linen and 1 leather. Okay. Before he killed the group, which I thought that was your thing, destroying the groups. Have I been lied to this entire time? Was it all a lie? Unbelievable. This is why you get normal quality books. I didn't know it, but apparently he killed one. How many groups are there that there's just a spare group that it was somebody else who killed it? Unfortunate. With Iggy 3, gotcha. Wait, so is our Sunday Unreal group like the longest standing raid group you guys have? Cause don't tell me in particular, but it is essentially a raid group. Don't tell me though. Yes, it's the bald head. It draws you all in. Keeps you focused. It's something whenever we're going to do our guild has static. Don't tell the Unreal group, but we're gonna we really do have to do that, Finny. You know what? Fuck it. That goes on the list for things to do in 2026. Maps And our static of just you and me doing guild S. It's on fix OC, so you still can't enter OC, Wolfie, because of that, because of how broken it is. It's like our ocean fishing static. Yeah, I mean, the ocean fishing static is far, in defense of everybody, that is far more difficult to accomplish, right? Because you need everybody on call ready to go in case you do have a boat that is amenable to those achievements. Still can't go in? Rip. It's like a beacon? It is. It's mega shiny. Someone on Chaos been opened or 300 coffers bug abusing this morning, and that's why you can't go into OC. Thank that one person on Chaos. How are they broken? I'm unfamiliar with the situation because I've been crafting and gathering, so I couldn't tell you what the issue was. 300 without having to do a fate or CE? Oh my god. Was it just a dupe bug then? Because if it was just a dupe bug, that person's gonna get a suspension for exploits. So whether it's a good or bad thing that nearly nobody online is talking about being unable to enter OC. I'd like to go into OC, but obviously with the new raid tier out, only the hardcore farmers are going to be worried about OC. The coffer number wouldn't go down when they opened, so they just kept doing the coffer rotation. That's definitely an exploit. You're not hiding behind that one. I don't know if Square Enix is going to do anything about it, but yeah. You know, opening 1 or 2 after the fact is one thing. Opening 300? The coffer would go away but respawn on the spot. So you can do that for maybe 10, 20. But yeah, 300, it's at that point. What are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish? There comes a point. Puzzle deniability stops at over the 30 bronze. Yeah. I was just testing the system for you. No, you weren't. You were dicking around, I believe is the proper term for that. I believe that to be the proper term. How many exploits have Square Enix been okay with? I know they laughed and unofficially condoned the squadron bug. Oh, you mean with you mean the squadron bug with the LB for dragoons, or the one where, yeah, never mind, yeah. I'm going to get the cat and dog minions. I want the cat minion a lot. The cat minion is pretty neat. Also, they added 3 new jobs to OC, right? What do you mean not enough CP? Excuse me? I think I know what I did wrong. So you fucked it? I have over 700 CP. There's no way. Okay. Here's the question. Will it still be HQ? Will it still be high quality? Broken gear? No, I might hit the wrong macro. I know gears intact. I might have just hit the wrong macro. Rotation gear hairstyles are amazing. Isn't it, Toshirikomo? Isn't it? Isn't it nice? Alright, you know what? It's the curse of the Lahi. Lahi's too powerful. My friend doesn't like OC, but she loves dogs, so I wanted to give her the minion. Oh, that'd be cute. The little German Shepherd. Let's get out of here. You require more suck. I see he's making normal quality shit again. Listen, this doesn't matter if it's normal quality. It's a sub-combine. I can use it anyway. Let's go to the tower. That puppy? Yeah, it's pretty neat. I want the fat cat. Okay, alright, pay attention. 3 and then 5. That fucking book emote. Me as a red mage, what the fuck is a kilometer? It's my notification. You're also an OC unenjoyer. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I wouldn't call it thrilling or super exciting, but it felt like Bozia and better than Eureka to me. Which is why I cranked it out and did my 500 fates and got like 300 critical engagements. So clearly I didn't mind it that much. Looked ahead when I read it was OC, and then I found out OC is locked. Yeah, you like OC? I don't mind OC. I think it's fine. All right, 5 is what we're hitting. Look, when you hit the right macro, things go well, as it turns out. It is under extras. Go there, actions and traits, extras, right there. Command panel. Got a little cogwheel right there, so you can change the settings. I was remembering that squadron bug was unofficially okay. Use it. I load your warp from 1 to 70 in like 8 hours. Nice. Here's a preference, and OC just disappointed more groups go. I think, and we've talked about it before, I think it just goes back to Fork Tower. Like after the bullshit, and it is bullshit. Uh-oh. Am I about to crash? Anybody else? No, I'm mid-craft. No. Whoever is DDoSing the servers, you owe me several tomes now. You pieces of shit. 5% on the last boss. Oh, no. Hope we can get back in, Nami. Yeah, I was there for like all 5 kicks this morning. It was fantastic. I love that for me. Is about to beat the final raid? No, dude. God, dude, that really sucks. Yeah, all of NA crashed. They're taking down all of NA. You should be happy? Yeah, no, seriously, nobody. I mean, to be fair, the servers have been stable for the last 10 hours, 11 hours, no, against the DDoS when it was announced that that was happening. We don't have this on EU at all. I don't know how you guys play like this. It doesn't happen super often. It's just, it happens sporadically. Let me know if you need Octopath. No, this is fine. They only knock you out temporarily. The servers are still there. They don't actually get knocked out. They just kick a lot of players out. Yeah, because, yeah, I usually get back in hung on by your fingernails. Nice. Because I'm probably logged out. I fucking know it should be. The character selected was not properly logged out or is currently logged in on another client. Logging character out. Please wait to log in again. There you go. Did I turn on Mudfish? I haven't used Mudfish in years. At this point, I'm scared, Ray, to turn on Mudfish, because if I did and my ping was excellent, then it would be... I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Let's end it up with the long leg spikes that didn't kick you after turning it on. Gotcha. I'm gonna go get me a little candy, so I'll be right back while we wait to log back in. I've got all my gear into sets in the dresser, and HQ and NQ cannot go in the same set. I don't want to downgrade everything. Yeah. Got myself a piece of candy. $1,258, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm at 600. 1,500 EQ. That's a large candy. It's also very tomatoey. You're on 6? Okay, dang. Okay, dang. Okay, dang. $1,400 in the queue for you. Oof. Oh my god. Look at Ashley go. DDoS, Franco. We all got booted on NA. That's what my static getting happening tonight, man. No, not with this. If this is the start of it tonight, you made the call as you should. I get wanting to go in there right away and figure it out, but or the Phasmophobia event. What's going on, Neko? Yeah, all of NA got booted. Well, not everybody, but most people on NA just got kicked. Behemoth here has people at a queue of 1,500. Obviously, server population is still in NA. Yep. So we just got blasted. Thanks to the dipshit that's out there causing the DDoS. What's going on, Tony? We're doing pretty good. Very tired. Been up and at this all day long, so very, very tired. But that appointment went really well, and he said he will sign off on the disability. Very nice. That's progress. That's the progress we wanted to hear when I file. Sigh of relief and a glimmer of hope for the first time in a long time. Look, I'm happy for you, dude. I'm glad the doc was on board too. You just got booted as well again, Neko? Jesus. But positive news, Tony. That's positive news. That should, hopefully that can help out a lot. Dwell in basement. Wait, I'm in a basement. I'm dwelling in one right now. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't get the whole, hey, look, Mimi, it's you. I'm number 333 in the queue. But I get it. It fucking sucks. Why? What do they get out of this? Are they sat there just, I don't know. You know what, the part that does bother me is that how intentional it is, right? How absolutely intentional it is. They know it's patch day. They know there are a good amount of people just literally just wanting to enjoy themselves. And this is what they do. Advertising DDoS services by taking down the larger MMOs, imagine. Oh, you were in the middle of the trial? That sucks. I just lost a craft, one of the higher end crafts that just came out today as well, so sucks for me because I lose all my materials. Candy. Have you seen their website for this game, Sabes, and why it's Square Enix? At least on the, I managed to make Franco's gunblade before this happened, because that was one craft before this.
Caliente.
Give me some of that candy, Solu9 sad.
There's a whole lot of it upstairs, Ammo. Thank you for that reset. Thank you for the 55 months. If you would like to vote for our cooking stream in January, it is ! Toppings. I can bring up that list for you. You can tell me what you want to vote for. And we can, is it safe to craft? Is it safe? Let's find out that fucking emote. Gimme cat. Your gunblade is safe, and also Rosa's entire set of gear is here for you to pick up whenever you are ready. Your gunblade is safe. I was making sub mats though, so you're safe for now. It's gonna lock for the night and keep your sanity. Yeah, if it keeps happening, it's gonna be pretty bad. Well, there was a thing right there. We sincerely apologize for the critical bug discovered in the Oculent Crescent South Horn, where players could repeatedly obtain items from treasure chests on the field. As a result, we have urgently closed access to the Occult Crescent South Horn. Yo. Getting back in? If you have the time, Rosa, my inventory would appreciate it. He saved me. Yay! Alright, what if we try to make a Franco's chest piece real quick? It is faster if I click it rather than wait on macros, I believe. So let's expedite this. In whatever way we can. Be a wee bit short there, yeah. Okay, cool. Franco, do you know what melds you need at this point? Any word? What's the word? Alright, so that's chest piece, and gloves are the other piece here. You're mid cutscene, Clea? That really sucks. Alright, gloves, blade, and chest piece. Not bad. That is armor smithing done. Goldsmithing is just 4 pieces of jewelry, 2 rings, earrings, and bracer. Earman cutscene 2, it just restarted from the beginning. So hopefully that happens for you as well, Cleo. And you can just go to the start of the cutscene and watch it over. Because missing out completely would be terrible on your webcam. I will fly my little bomb way over towards the entrance here. Is that you up there? It is! You're just like, I'm fucking gone to the skies. Yay! Enjoy your gear. I'm off. My tower calls to me. Also, I wish to not have everybody perceive you in case you put the gear on then and there. She is only to be perceived with the glam on. And only then. Okay, so where are we? So, right, goldsmithing requires. I have the black stars. I have the rose garnets. So that's 1, 2, 3. All right, so I need at least 1 more rose garnet. So I should probably make a handful of these. Thank you. No, you're welcome. I'm glad. And like I said, if you need more stuff made, just let me know. It's pretty straightforward as long as I'm not getting kicked off the goddamn game by the DDoS attacks. As long as that's not occurring, easy enough to throw more stuff together. The toilet has been fixed. Nice. What was wrong? Did the wax ring break? That's what usually the culprit is whenever you get water leaking like that. I will do, but I can wait for others to get those. Yeah. Good job, husbando, getting it done. Toilet replacement at the bottom of my list of enjoyable DIY. The wax ring was worn, yes. Also, the people that changed the toilet never caulked it, so it kept shifting. Gotcha. Gotcha. No caulk? Not enough caulk, as it turns out. Story of my life. Wearing the wax hooker? Yeah. Yup. Did you love it when you have extra caulk? I'm sure you do. But you have to be judicious with it. You can't just put it all over willy-nilly. You gotta be careful with where you put it. And how you put it. It was also not a very. I think the most difficult part was you do have to. If you're unaware, whenever you don't just plop a toilet down over the pipe. There's a very thick wax ring that you place on top of the pipe that the toilet then sits down on top of, so that way it forms a seal with the wax between things. Terrible to clean. It's clean wax. It doesn't get filthy or anything. The most difficult part for me was laying by myself, putting the toilet down perfectly on top of the wax ring so that it was sealed properly, because that's where people fuck it up. The angle of approach. What the fuck is Gogmazio? I have no idea. Toilets are awkward as fuck. They really are. They really are. Very easy to mess up, but also a simple enough job. But easy to mess up. Lighting the screws? No, for me it was just laying it down because our toilet was very heavy. So getting it right over where it needed to be and making sure that the seal was created when pressing it down was snug and fit. Guess you're about to find out. Are you gonna do Monhunt tonight instead of 14, Franco? Because of DDoS and all that? Alright, let's make Franco's jewelry. I'm gonna need some more duraluminum. Okay. Yeah, not worth the headache. No, before no. With how hard you're working, these things you know you're gonna be enjoyable. Also, by the way, I'll be joining that Franco kid on Thursday night along with Iggy and Cleo. The return of Three Mexicans and a White Girl to Phasmophobia. So we'll see how that goes. Should be a lot of fun. The event just started today for Phasmophobia, so it should be a lot of fun. Gonna get up in there, hunt some ghosts, say hello to Krampus, who sacrifices who first? Literally, yeah. who's gonna eat shit and die first? But the Krampus event has started, and there is a list, and you do have to check it twice. Krampus is coming whether you were naughty or nice. Not you, Wolfie. Iggy gonna sacrifice Cleo first, but Solu's going to die instead. That sounds about right, actually. They get to hear me bitch about how I just lost that money and why I'm so broke in Phasmophobia, where once I had hundreds of thousands of dollars. Franco, you need 2 rings, right? I'm assuming. That's gonna be Thursday night, Mimi. Thursday night. After stream. Are you okay? Órale. Maybe we'll do Phasmo on Thursday day as well. That way we can get to kill Wolfie and play with Wolfie for the Phasmo event. Oh, look, some candy. I think I will meet it on Thursday afternoon, but can't remember what it is. Yeah, but also if you miss day stream of Phasmophobia, at least we'll have evening stream. And also, Wolfie, there's a reward for doing something week 1 in Phasmo for the event. So I think it might be an ID card or something. I don't know. So if you wanted to play with us, you could. Yeah, they're not doing a very good job of that. I like that they expanded from last year's bullshit. But they really need to get on board with the automated handing out of rewards. People shouldn't miss out if they partake. Like, I guess they're trying to create a sense of FOMO without people actually get involved in play. Finny, he's gonna be doing Mon Hunt instead. Not dealing with the DDoS attacks. EA enters the chat. Go away, EA. Today I did make the very unfortunate decision, though. I uninstalled Battlefield 6. I don't think I'll be buying another Battlefield game. I don't think I'm gonna... Like, I know we would have played more if Zabes had a working PC. But still. I get it, but also it's the holidays and trying to get people together is already a pain. Absolutely, I agree. I'm there with you. I'm there with you. It doesn't have to be that predatory. It doesn't have to be... Look at the way Peak does it, right? And Peak is usually a, get in there and fucking play. And get your stuff. Obviously, the one-time thing. But that was probably because they had a contract with Baby No Money, right? You literally flip your sleep schedule to play with people? I know. I get it. It's not in a good spot, netcode-wise. Yeah, well, the Iron Mouse hair vanished, so that's some bullshit. It was a 3-day thing. They did publicize that. Or is it completely gone? Like, even if you claimed it. Yells from the back of the room. FOMO requires latecomers to be able to get the thing too. Yep. And it didn't require a huge effort to get the concert. Yep. This day, they blew up the hair after it was done. Gotcha. Oh, that's fine. I got to see my character in the mirror looking incredible. She didn't ask them if they could keep it and said she'd try one more time after her stream, but I'm not sure how that went. Gotcha. Collaboration's only temporary, so the hair is gone, but the devs taunted modders to add it back. Wait. Are there mods for Peak where we can have our own different kinds of hair? Can Maximilian Powell be Optimus Prime climbing the mountain? Can I be Bifa? Beta, you already are Bifa. You don't need a mod for hair? What are you trying to say, Cleo? Are you trying to say... Are you trying... What? Are you like... Thank you, Franco. Thank you, Beta. Thank you, Max. Where did the U in Solu go? Over there, like his hair. Wow, what the fuck, Finny? I've been backing you up on Final Fantasy X this entire time, and you turn on me. I respect it, but I'm not happy about it. Wow. It's true. It just ran off. All right. We got some dermonium. So let's make some more jewelry. I had to take the opening. Well, it was there before. Someone else did. You mean before I did? It was me. You know who makes the most bald jokes here? Also, by the way, Cleo, I know you're relatively new, so no one makes more bald jokes than I do. So help yourself. If you see one, take the shot. Cashew does? Yeah, Cashew would. Pinche Cashew. I feel like I unintentionally make bald jokes sometimes, like in Are We There Yet? Yep, that's okay. Because then I get to pipe up with, oh my god, bald hay, and obviously this just leads to more jokes. Most bald jokes has to go to... Okay, fair. You're right. It does have to go to Antonio first. I stand corrected. Alright, ring, go. How could I forget? But it's all in good fun. However, I am in part of other communities where the bald jokes are borderline mean, and I'm like, I'm bald. By choice, I shave my head intentionally. Consistent bald jokes versus unique. It is a choice. Speaking of which, I need to sort out Party City. Perhaps once my sleep schedule is corrected. Tonight, please. Cashew of the Big EP. He who sleeps all day long. Please grant me the EP 10. So look, how much to have a wig like Waka? See, the issue with that is I would have to probably buy a base wig and then take it to Kawie's sister, who is a hair tech, and then have her make it look like Waka. He's asleep on the shelf, so you can borrow some power from him. Nice. But then I have to go to Kawie's sister and have her deal with the hair. And although I don't care, because I have no shame whatsoever, being a broadcaster has put me out there as it is. Mimi, on the other hand, has to face her family with me looking like Waka. So here's my question. If I do get a Waka wig, do I also have to be racist, or is that optional? Does the racism come with? See, that's your joke, Baldo. I'm sorry, I hadn't read chat yet. I didn't see you make the joke. We're on the same wavelength. We're on the same brown length. Even better, have her style you a Miku wig. I almost had her do the 2B wig that Arshay sent me so that could be the most beautiful 2B ever. But never got around to it because then we moved. We have to explain who Waka is. Kawie's sister used to play Final Fantasy games, so she's probably familiar with Waka. Or vague recollection. As to Riku would be a better wig. It would, but that's also a lot of wig. And I'm gonna guess a Riku wig would be hyper expensive. Waka Waka, that's exact. Kawie's parents raised her on the Muppets, so they would absolutely go to Waka Waka. That is where it would go to. I really like some shitty Waka wigs somewhere. Alright. Here we go. Kawi, you can thank Finny for the fucked up algorithm searches on Amazon. Waka... Wait, what do you mean Waka toothbrush? How is... Well, now I gotta look. How is that the first option? I was hoping for a toothbrush that had Waka's head at the end. Alas, that is not Waka. How dare you? There's a black-haired version of Party City. There's some Victorian-looking lady there. That's not Waka. Terrible. I hope the bristles are his hair. A Waka Waka is a boat built by the native people of New Zealand. Gotcha. And it would not be where I'd look. It'd be the drop shipped cosplay sites. Probably. Waka's not spreading. Listen, Beta. I cut myself off. Are you on the drugs now? That you're supposed to be on tomorrow? Have the drugs started early. Hola, Medic. Thank you for that streak. Thank you for the 50 streak. Oh, come on in, Medic. Good evening. When isn't Beta? I mean, to be fair, Beta is in a constant state of massive amounts of pain, so can hardly hold that against him, Wolfie. I hope a week from now you tell us how bad the Waka toothbrush was. I'm not buying the Waka toothbrush. I wonder if Waka is a type of wood or something. You hope the bristles are just Waka's hair? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we will bring Party City back. Sooner rather than later. Here's the problem with Party City. People would redeem it on Fridays, so that way the balls would get caught in my hair. I said what I said. And so, in that way, they would game the system. So, that then required me to either be like, no! Or to shut it off for Fridays. Morphine batches are the only reason I can function, and spinal injections twice a week. Yeah, Shirakumo. Yep. Yep. And hopefully that wasn't exacerbated by the accident last week, dude. Alright, Franco, we got 4 pieces of jewelry. Right. Weaver for the necklace. I don't like those numbers. Fuck it, we ball. Let's go. We got food. We're doing it by hand. Now you can actually see the craft I'm making and the progress I'm making and what I'm doing. Hey Franco, remember how I told you to send those subs out for maximum XP? Wanna guess what I did? Oops. You did? Yeah. I sent them a little bit too late. I got a little greedy. And my subs are gonna be late coming back. Ooh, 88's pretty short. Fuck. I did Sunday because I wasn't logging in on Monday. I mean, fair. And then didn't touch them till right now. Smart. Okay. We get one there. And then one there. One there. So that will complete. So what I did a hasty touch. Boom. Try and get a little bit of points. Okay, got some points. Always had it. Nami, let me show you my baguette. The real baguette. The meaty, bready baguette. Here you go, Nami. This is just for Nami, nobody else? From one tip to the other. There you go. Don't ask why it's covered in duct tape. Some mysteries are better left unsolved. Okay, so that's a full... So we made a full Red Mage set. Now we've made almost a full tank set for Gunbreaker. That is all 5 pieces of jewelry. Just means hat, legs, and boots. Hats, legs, and boots. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. It's Leatherworker. Boots are right there. Pants are right there. Where's the hat at? Goldsmithing? Surely it is goldsmithing. That's okay. That's a little weird. I mean, I respect it, but weird. Okay. So I need one more Urkopacha linen. Okay, we continue crafting. But yeah, I mean, you know, not ideal with the DDoS attacks, but hopefully we're all enjoying the patch all the same. Partaking in all the shiny new content. The plan for Sunday is we'll invest 90 minutes into Tsukiyomi to get it down. And then go into maps and then probably do at the very least the 12th one. The 12th floor on Sundays for folks that still need their weapon bit. You're Sephiroth Mage? Yeah, you are. As you should be. Let's put this over here. Okay. But I'm gonna bring me the fire cloud. And after this set is April's set, and then I believe Varsity wanted a set. I believe Tilly also needs a set. Rosa wants another set. Amongst the banter, I don't know what Narshe needs. I think Narshe had his sets made by Iggy. And yeah, I don't know who else needs stuff after that. But hopefully you all enjoyed a nice, relaxing evening of Shadowbringers music, accompanied by the sounds of crafting. This is what I used to do a lot of. I didn't do content. I didn't do Unreal on stream. I didn't do much of anything. This is what I started doing. Crafting, gathering, and just fishing on stream for hours. You're up again more times? Yeah. I'll be back on doing the train again. If you do need tomes, Behemoth runs trains every single day at 10:45 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Every day. Solid trains. Ina doing the Lord's work. Or, you know, with the help of Krister and other folks. Ammo also runs Shadowbringers trains. Usually around 4:40, 4:30, depends on how much was sniped. PM Eastern. Get your tones. We come for the company. You know, mira, we do our best, Nami. We vibing. If you need me, I'll still be. I think tomorrow I'll take the time to actually unlock the content. I don't do the MSQ on stream until like a week or two afterwards. Just so that people get a chance to go through the MSQ themselves. And then after that, I still need to do Hildebrand from last patch, so we gotta do that as well. But yeah, you know, started. It's pretty good. You know what makes it good, Franco? It's short. the healthy things they're not super long, so you're not there doing an entire storyline to rival the MSQ, chasing down some old people. You're waiting for a bunch to come out and then never got around to it? Gotcha. Well, now there's even more to come out, so... Yay! Content. Yeah, so that'll be the plan. But thank you for being here for the vibe. We're not done yet, but I do appreciate that. Obviously, there's a lot of 14 broadcasters out there doing a wide variety of combat content. Not me. We say that for Sundays. So lose best vibe. I try. But it's only best vibe because we're on that same vibe. May we vibe together. And not get kicked out. Knock on wood. And not get DDoS the fuck out again. I think that's 6 crashes today, right? Total. So, yeah, no, we'll just keep on keeping on. DDoSers are just jealous. They're a bunch of dickbags, that's what they are. I have no kind words for people that are just out here. Look, people just want to enjoy themselves. Get away from it, whatever. God, there's so much of it out there. Some people enjoy themselves a little bit. Obviously, not allowed. No, my CP! Oh, I ran out of food. Oopsies. Ah. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. It's because it's sub-combined. I can use that as normal quality or high quality. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it is. Alright, time to eat more Ali Pebre. I can't believe the DDoS would do that. Right? Can't believe the DDoS with normal quality my item. That's what I get for talking shit about them. The depravity of it all. Oh my god. I can't believe the DDoS would remove my food buff. Which would cause me to not have enough CP to be able to do what I do. Also, are Poogies going in this Saturday? I'm assuming so. If so, I will do my best to have potions and food. Do we know what the food is for the DPS food? The cookies mate? The mokweka, if you will? I think you're missing peeps. Okay. So, are Poogies on vacation? Because the following week, this week is the 21st, and then, no, the 20th and 27th. Okay. Okay, so we have enough for that there. What else do I need for Franco here? Right, jewelry made, leatherworking. You have to get shape-shifting, penguin, Mpreg, book talk elsewhere. Jesus. I need gargantua leather and mastodon leather. Okay, mastodon leather. I have gargantuas. I've been getting gargantua hides for weeks now for my retainer. So that'll be nice. Are you still streaming tonight, Franco? Even though you're not doing 14? Or just gonna vibe? I almost knocked as a joke. You're not showing up on my list is what I'm saying, is what I'm asking. I don't see anything there. Pero that don't mean much. 271 gargantua hide skin, Jesus. Ugh, my inventory. This is from doing quests. Okay, that's fine. How many... Alright, so I'll go do turn-ins. And then... Can I still do those black tri-star? These go for 1,000 a pop. I have 99. Is anybody gonna pay that though? These are used for a turn-in. 999. I mean, I did. I just need to clean up my inventory here because this is terrible. Alright, but YouTube, we're going to hang it up. Thanks for being there. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern with Octopath Traveler 0. We'll be back on our bullshit there on that game. Hopefully you join us for a big, expansive JRPG where it just keeps getting darker. It actually got so dark yesterday, it was actually meme-worthy. But thank you for hanging out, YouTube. We do stream 6 days a week, Sundays to Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. Bonus streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Eastern during the day. And hopefully you'll come back and join us. Thanks, YouTube.